Did you know you can make homemade cheese crackers with sourdough discard? Well, I'm here to tell you that you can, and they are quite good. They are crispy, they are cheesy, and most importantly, they are easy to make. And it's a great way to make use of leftover sourdough discard. I'll walk you through all the steps on how to make them in this video, so let's jump right in and make some crackers. So to make the crackers, start by adding 2 tablespoons of butter and 1 cup of all-purpose flour into a bowl. Using your hands, mix this together by rubbing the butter into the flour until it starts looking a bit like sand. Next, add 3/4 cup of sourdough discard and gently mix. Then add 3/4 cup of shredded sharp cheddar cheese and combine so you can make the dough into a ball shape. Now, if you don't know what sourdough discard is, it is basically the leftovers of sourdough starter that is used to make sourdough bread. I'll leave some links to other videos about sourdough starter and sourdough bread if you're interested. With the formed dough, it's ready to roll out flat. For easier work on this part and preventing any potential sticking, you can lay the dough on a piece of parchment paper, cover it with an additional piece of parchment paper, then roll right on top of that paper. Roll this out as thin as you can with a rolling pin, somewhere between 1/8 of an inch to 1/4 inch thick. After the dough is rolled out, cut them into evenly sized squares about 1 inch by 1 inch. Use a pastry wheel or a pizza cutter or a knife. Pastry wheel is the easiest, of course, if you got one. Place all the cut squares on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper or a silicone mat. Optionally, you can poke a hole in the top with a toothpick, kind of like a cheez-it. This step isn't necessary, but it can help them puff up a bit more evenly. Lastly, before baking, sprinkle all the crackers with some kosher salt. Once all of the crackers have been cut, placed, and salted, bake these in an oven that's been preheated to 375 degrees Fahrenheit for 10 to 13 minutes until crisp and the edges are slightly browned. After they have baked, let these cool a bit on the pan and they are ready to eat. Snack on them right away or store them in an airtight container for later. They should last a couple days. They are best right away on the first day, of course. They'll lose a bit of their crispness over time. And now you know how to make sourdough cheese crackers. These things are delicious and our kids really enjoy them. They got great cheese flavor, kind of similar to a Cheez-It, but with the added flavor boost of some sourdough notes in there. I hope this recipe helps get you into the wonderful world of sourdough. I've got other sourdough recipes I'm looking forward to sharing on this channel, so make sure to subscribe if you're interested. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video or learned something new, please consider leaving a like to this video. Also again, subscribe if you like sourdough. I'm planning to share more sourdough recipes on this channel, so stay tuned. Thanks again. See you next time.